Hey everyone, John Antonucci here. We talk a lot about the big aspirational goals of leadership, driving legacy forward, creating positive marks, and inspiring others to change the world. But let's be honest, all of that world-changing impact boils down to countless small moment-by-moment choices. And perhaps no choice is more critical than how we choose to communicate. Too often, especially when we're under pressure, communication is reduced to an output metric. We get stuck asking the wrong questions. The wrong question that I think of is, what do I need to say? Think about that for a moment. When a leader focuses on what they need to say, the communication becomes about their agenda, their knowledge, or their need to be heard. It centers on the self. And when leadership is centered on the self, we risk losing the true power of servant-minded leadership. We might feel drained because we're expending energy trying to project authority, and our teams are going to feel uninspired because they're simply consuming information, not engaging with purpose. This is how true transformative action gets missed. This is how we miss the mark on real impact. If we want to turn servant leadership ideals into transformative action, we have to be mindful about our impact. We need to embrace the mindful aspect of servant-minded leadership. And that mindfulness requires a radical shift in focus. It means replacing the question, what do I need to say, with the essential dignity-affirming question, what do they need to hear? This isn't just semantics. It's the foundational pillar of leadership. It's the difference between managing outputs and truly empowering your staff to thrive. When we ask, what do they need to hear? First, we acknowledge their capacity. We assume the audience, our team, our internal clients, is earnest, reflective, and seeking growth. And we address them with respect. Second, we practice empathy and service. We move from being a speaker to being a guide or a mentor. We recognize that our communication is a vehicle to serve them. Perhaps the information needs to be framed differently, focusing on how a change affects their workflow, rather than just reciting the corporate metric. Perhaps they don't need a directive, they need context, or perhaps they simply need affirmation. When leaders apply this principle, the results are amazing. Our clients have seen the impact of SML's training in this regard. When you communicate by first serving the needs of the listener, you reveal strengths, you remove blind spots, and you equip your frontline leaders to lead in a way that empowers their staff. This is the ripple effect of ethical leadership that extends far beyond organizational context. We're challenging and elevating how communication works. We're ensuring that the leadership legacy you have created is driven forward by leaders who are equipped to effectively serve. But it's a moment-by-moment choice whether that impact will be positive or negative. Choosing to ask, what do they need to hear, guarantees that you are maximizing your positive influence. So here's my challenge to you this week. Before your next meeting, before your next email, pause for reflection. Don't just prepare a list of what I need to say. Instead, shift your mindset and ask, what does my team need to hear right now to thrive, be empowered, and continue making a world-changing impact? That is servant-minded communication. That is intentional leadership. And if you're looking for more roadmaps to turn these ideals into action, I'll do a shameless plug and say consider picking up my book, Servant-Minded Leadership, How Mindfulness Changes Servant Leadership, or you can learn more about how SML Consultative is equipping tomorrow's leaders today by scheduling a meeting with them at servantmindedleadership.com. Thank you for joining us today on the Servant-Minded Leadership channel, where we're seeking to empower leaders to change the world.